We're just gonna start soles of the feet together. Interlace the fingers around the toes and wiggle so you come up toward those heels. Straighten up through the spine and butterfly through the legs. Lower those shoulders down. Move your head side to side, just loosen up your inner thighs, neck, spine, and just breathe. And then when you're ready, bring both legs up by your elbows and use your elbows to press your legs down, getting a deep stretch through those inner thighs. Good. Try to keep your back straight, shoulders down, and use your arm muscles to press your legs down. Keep breathing. 5 more deep breaths with each exhalation. See if you can get even deeper. Good. 2 more deep inhalations and exhalations. Really focus on the exhalation. That inhalation is naturally going to come. And then slowly round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Extend your right leg out to the side, whatever leg, if you don't want to do your right leg, whatever leg naturally goes. And then we're just going to start by pressing the bent knee down as you shift over towards your long leg. If you want to get your props near you, because you might want them to hold on to your foot. So we're going to press this knee down. You could use your ring or your hand to try to get that foot. With each exhalation, just like before, sink even lower. And if you can, get both hands onto your foot or use that ring, a strap, or maybe even, if your arms are long enough, you could take a block. Ooh, I'm tight. Oh, sometimes we don't realize how tight we are until we start stretching. We're going to stay here a few more deep breaths. The exhalation is going to sink you lower into it, and the inhalation lengthens you. All right, if you feel good, you can stay here or hold on to your foot with your opposite hand and then thread the arm under. Push. Use your block if you want to. Push that bottom arm up to look at the ceiling and really stretch out through that side body. Good, 1 more deep breath. And exhalation gently unwinds us. Switch sides, just go other side, same thing, we're just going the other side. So bend your opposite leg, other leg goes long. Start by pressing that knee down on the bent side. And slowly start shifting your torso over the long leg. Use your strap or your ring or your arms to try to catch that foot. And a lot of times you're tighter on one side than the other. I think I'm generally more tight on this side. Yeah, I don't even think I could use, no, I can't use the block. All right, keep breathing. With each exhalation, get even lower. Try to stretch out your entire body, torso, leg. Good. 3 more deep breaths here, then we're going to add our twist. All right, if you're feeling good, you can stay here or take that bottom arm. And you might need your ring for your top arm. Bottom arm presses you up. You can put a block under your bottom arm if you want to. Get yourself comfortable, see what feels good. 5 deep breaths, and you can get deeper as you go. 3 more deep breaths. And the exhalation gently unwinds us. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Center of our mat. Start rounding and arcing through the spine. Move through that cat-cow. Make movements along the way that feel good. And the next time you come into your arched spine, stay here with that arched spine and little rollbacks with your shoulders. Little rollbacks with your shoulders. Like squeezing shoulder blades. And then just roll through it. Good. And then try to go the other direction when you're ready. And then round through that spine, start swaying around. Just making circles with your back. Imagine the belly button is being lifted up to the ceiling and you're circling through the belly button, but move through your shoulders and your hips. Breathe. And then whenever you're ready, just reverse that. And come to center, keep your spine rounded, curl your toes, press it into downward facing dog, and just walk your dog. With your back nice and straight, chin tucked into your chest, shoulders open. I want you to take your time, try to go slow so you can really feel the right leg, left leg, breathing into it. Good. We're going to take about 5 more deep breaths. If at any time you needed to, you could come back into your tabletop or your child's pose. So you can keep walking your dog or just stay in that normal down dog and breathe. Focusing on straightening the back, opening through the shoulders, reaching those heels to the ground. Good. 1 more deep breath. On your exhalation, start bringing your hands come to a plank position with your hands toward the top if you need to adjust a little bit. So first find the plank, and then we're going to lower the hips down, find a cobra or an up dog. Deep breath in, go back into that plank position, then take a push up. And then move back into your cobra or your up dog. So we're going to go from cobra to plank to push up. You can stay however long you want in your cobra, your plank. And then if you need to for your push up, you can put your knees down. In the cobra, feel free to move your head, move your neck. Good. Good. That spine is getting nice and long. Good, go one more round. And then we're gonna meet in the cobra position. Point your toes, the tops of your feet are onto the ground. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And we're just gonna lower down and up. When you lower down, adjust your hands if you need to, so those hands are right on the low rib cage. And then press it back up. Lower down and up. Move with your breath, exhaling down, inhaling up. Good, just at your own pace, about 5 more breaths. One more. And then curl your toes, find your downward facing dog. Walk it out or just stay in that down dog. That chin into your chest. Good, starting to feel nice and warmed up. Now both feet flat onto the ground if you're walking your dog. Start walking your hands back towards your legs. Stay here and then try to lift up just enough so that your arms are floating off the ground. Make little inertia circles. So just let the shoulders do whatever they're going to do. Those arms just make little motions as if you're not even thinking about it. And then take those arms behind you, interlace the fingers, use your strap or your ring if you need to. Take a moment, check your spine, keep your back nice and straight, and then straighten your arms out, fold in. Forward fold with arms binded. Breathe. If it's comfortable, you can move your head side to side or just stay there and stretch. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, let those arms hang back down, bend your knees, and then start swaying your arms side to side. Or front and back, I guess. Yeah. Good. Keep sitting in that seat. Get some movement. And bring both arms together, hands to your heart center. Get your chair pose, sit in your chair pose. Your feet are going to be a little bit apart, but you're squeezing your knees and your ankles together. Keep sitting low into it. Tuck in that tailbone. We're going to take 5 deep breaths, and then we're going to twist into it. So keep sitting low as best you can. Good. One more deep breath in. On the exhalation, take your right elbow over towards your left leg and twist. Nice deep twist here. Use that right arm to help you twist. Good. Two more deep breaths, and then we'll go the other side. On the exhalation, start by finding that center. Then when you're ready, twist to the other side. Same thing, other side. Good. Use that arm to help. Breathe. Good. One more deep breath in. And on the exhalation, gently release. We're gonna do some flows now. Inhale, reach up, come to the top of your mat, deep breath in, open up through the heart, let the arms open up. Exhale, swan dive down, hands come under your shoulders, find your plank line, stepping or jumping. Since it's push-up month, we're gonna take a push-up and then find that cobra or up dog, deep breath in. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Tuck that chin into your chest. We have 5 breaths here. Just keep breathing. I'm gonna do it a few times with you and then we'll just have our own flow for about 2 or 3 minutes. So one more deep breath here. On the exhalation, bend your knees, shift your weight back, and then step or jump up towards your hands. Place your hands above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly round up at your own pace. So you come to that tall spine. Open up the heart, deep breath. Exhale, swan dive down. Hands under the shoulders, stepping or jumping. In that plank line, gaze forward. Deep breath. Take a push up. Push up. And then lower those hips down into your cobra. And exhale into that down dog. Breathe in your down dog. So just like a normal sun salutation, but we're adding that push up in there. I don't like doing my push-ups all at once. I like spreading them out. Keep breathing. One more deep breath. On the exhalation, step or jump forward. Hands onto your legs, anywhere but the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly at your own pace, round up. Inhaling those arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, hands under the shoulders. Find that plank line. Gaze forward. Take your push up. And then find that cobra up dog. A deep breath in. Exhale into your down dog. So now you guys can choose whatever pace you want to go on. If you want to go at my pace, or you go a little bit faster, slower, breathe into anything that's talking to you. We're just going to take about 2 or 3 minutes of our own flow. Trying to add those push-ups in so we can get our push-ups in for today. Again, anything talking to you, stay in it and breathe. And so while I'm thinking about it, while we're doing our flow, today is December 19th. It's my birthday. And on the 21st is Monday. That's going to be the shortest day of the year, is Monday. And there's also another global meditation. I think some of you have done the meditation with me. On Monday is the last one. It's going to be at 1:22 p.m. There's something special happening with the planets. They're all aligning in a way that they've only done that. Like the last time they did that was 400 years ago. So at 1:22 p.m., there's going to be a special meditation. It's just going to be 15 minutes from 1:15 to 1:30. It's not even going to be a lot of yoga or anything like that. It's just going to be that global meditation. Everyone around the world is going to be meditating. So if you can join, it's on Monday. Oh yeah. We have to keep moving with this flow. I just finally got a nice deep stretch that I've been trying to get. And my husband got me an Apple Watch for my birthday, so now I can keep track of my calories. Good, just keep moving in your flow. If it feels good to stay anywhere, just stay into it. And then as you move through this flow, try to get deeper into those stretches. Try to really think about your form. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. And whatever you're doing, whether it's the cobra or the down dog, open up those shoulders. Good. We have about 30 more seconds. Just keep moving with your flow. And take about one more round. We're all going to meet in down dog. And the next time that you come into down dog, just stay there. Good. And we're going to take our right hand, hold onto your left ankle, and then try to look up to the left side. So it's opposite hand to leg, and then look up to the ceiling. Good, keep breathing. One more breath here. And exhale, come into your down dog first. Get your correct form and position, deep breath. And then on the exhalation, wrap your left hand on the right ankle and look up to the ceiling. So it should feel like a stretch and a twist. Good. One more breath. On the exhalation, start walking your hands back up towards your feet. Tuck in that tailbone. Slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Start spreading your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Hands come onto your hips and then just move around through the hips. Loosen up. Let the knees be buoyant. And feel a stretch as you just move through this. Good. Again, go whatever pace is working for you. And then when you're ready, just go the other way. Good. And come to center. Let your feet go out to the corners of the room. Spread your legs out as wide as comfortable, about 3 to 4 feet. We're going to sit into our goddess pose. So we're going to open up those knees in line with your toes. Sit into the seats. Deep down as you can. Palms to the heart center. We're just gonna stay here and breathe, focusing on the form for 5 breaths, and then we're going to move the arms in circle type position for another 5. So just sit nice and low, tucking that tailbone, straighten the spine. Just like if you were sitting on the ground, think about your lower body plugging into the earth and the upper body connecting into the central sun. Keep breathing. We have 2 more breaths here, and then we're gonna start circling the arms. Good, 1 more deep breath. And on the next inhalation, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring it around to the heart, circle around to your heart, and keep sitting low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, circle it around. Move with the breath. Keep sitting low in that goddess pose. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Squeeze through the glutes, through the quads. Good. 1 more. 3. And now we're going to keep those palms together. Adjust your feet so that your feet are nice and flat. We're going to start sinking even lower. If you needed to, you could put a block under you. You could sit on a block. Use your elbows. Yeah, you can sit on a block. Right on your tailbone. However high or low you want it to go, or just balance. Use your arms to press open the hips, inner thighs. 5 breaths. One more breath. On the exhalation, place your hands on the ground. We're going to try to find a crow pose. So place your hands onto the ground and start balancing onto your forearms. You could always start with lifting up just 1 foot and then the other foot. Put all that weight into the shoulders. Our shoulders are getting nice and strong. We're doing all these push-ups. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Good job, you guys. And on the exhalation, slowly bring it down. Rock back onto your seat. And we're going to come onto our back, knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. And start finding your happy baby. Peace sign fingers around your big toes. And your knees could be bent, or you could straighten out your legs. Those hips should feel nice and open. Breathe. One more deep breath. And on the exhalation, release your feet. Let your feet come straight up. And now we're going to rock up into a shoulder stand. If you have any neck issues, just stay like this. You can just stay here. Or rock those hips up. And then take your hands behind your hips. Flex your feet. Try to keep everything in line with your hips, the feet and the knees. Your feet should just be parallel. Squeeze your glutes. Get up nice and high. We have 3 more deep breaths here, and then we're going to lower one leg and twist it to the opposite side, and then we'll do the same thing both sides. On the next exhalation, lower one leg down and then twist it over to the opposite side. So I lowered my right leg and I'm twisting it to the left, but whatever leg you lower, twist it to the opposite way. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, bring that leg back up, lower your other leg, twist it to the opposite direction. On the exhalation, bring both legs up, and you could take your full plow pose if you want to. Let those legs come down, hold onto your feet if you can reach in there. We're going to start with the legs straight, and then we're going to bend the knees and try to hold on to them. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, bend your knees. See if you can bring your arms on the inside so that you can hold on to your feet. So your elbows are going to be pointed up. Your arms are on the inside, legs are on the outside. I think this stretch is good for your pancreas. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, slowly unwind, untangle yourself, lower your spine back to the earth, and lower your feet down onto the ground. We're gonna take a bridge pose. So find your block if you have it, just get it near you. Lift up your hips, place the block under your hips just for starters. And let your arms come out into a T position with the palms facing up. Just feel your body sinking into that block. Breathe here a few breaths, and then we're going to move the block out of the way. We're going to lift up the hips, and we're going to bind our hands. And then I'm going to give you the option to do a full wheel. So 1 more deep breath here. On your exhalation, push your feet into the ground, lift your hips, remove that block out of the way. And then start walking your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Keep your hips up nice and high. Push your feet into the ground, plug into the heels. We have 5 breaths like this, and then we're going to have the option to find your wheel if you want to for the next 5. Good, 1 more breath. If you want, you could stay here, or you could unbind, take your hands next to your ears with your fingers pointed down, and then lift into your wheel. Five breaths. And this is a good stretch for your stomach. Good, 1 more breath. And the exhalation lowers you back down. Find your ring or your strap. And then hook one of your feet onto that ring or the strap. And then just start bending and lengthening through your leg. Good. Contracting and lengthening through the hamstring, the calf, Achilles heel. And the next time that your leg is long, keep it long, spread your toes out as wide as you can, and then turn the ring or your strap so that it's more on the pinky toe side, aim it down toward your opposite shoulder, and you could either massage your hamstring, or you could gently press onto that leg. Breathe. Good, keep hugging it in, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, let this leg go to the outside. So we're gonna start stretching the inner thigh. The leg goes out to the side. Make sure your opposite hip bone stays onto the ground. So if that hip bone's wanting to lift up, then maybe don't go so far. You should be feeling that stretch. Inner thigh, hamstring on the leg that's stretching, but you should also feel a stretch through that hip flexor on the side that's plugged onto the ground. Keep hugging in, breathing, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, we're going to take a full twist. Take this leg all the way to the other end of the room. That hip is going to lift up. It's okay. Now, instead of focusing on the hips, focus on the shoulders, staying grounded onto the ground. Whatever leg you have that's going the opposite direction, look the opposite way. So if it's your right leg to the left, then look to the right. Good, 1 more deep breath. And on the exhalation, release it back to center. Take the ring or the strap away for right now. We're going to finish up this leg with an IT band stretch. So cross that right ankle over your left knee. And then keep the foot flexed as you gently press anywhere but on the knee, like a little bit above the knee. And then if you're ready, hug the other leg in. So this top leg, the foot's flexed, and then you're hugging that bottom leg in. Use your elbow to deepen that stretch. Breathe. If you wanted to, you could circle the ankle on the floating leg, on the bottom leg. And if you do circle the ankle, make sure you go both directions. And then fully cross this top leg over. Take your ankles, if you can reach them, and then just hug it in. Make little movements side to side. And then if you feel something that's feeling extra resistance, then just stay there and breathe and hug into it. Or you can just keep moving, whatever feels good. If you're like me, sometimes I don't even notice I'm tight somewhere until I start stretching into it. And then it's like, oh yeah, there it is. 1 more deep breath here. And now both legs are crossed. Take both legs over to the left side. We're going to go both ways. So just go one way. Let your arms tee out. Look the opposite direction that your legs are going. Feel the spinal twist. Breathe. And the exhalation takes those legs to the other side. Shoulders stay grounded. You could use a block under your legs if you want to. And look the opposite direction that the legs are going. And bring it back to center. Uncross your legs, and we're going to go other side. So find your ring or your strap. And whatever leg you were doing, go the opposite way. Opposite leg. And then just start with that bending and lengthening, contracting and lengthening through all of those back leg muscles. And the next time that your leg is long, keep it long, widen those toes. Hug in more on that pinky toe side towards your opposite shoulder. Keep that leg straight, massage it if you need to, or gently press. Extend through your heel. Good, breathe. And now on the exhalation, we'll take it to the side. Whatever side, whatever leg that is, that same side, plug the opposite seat bone into the ground and then just hug in. Feel that stretch, inner thigh, hip flexor, breathe. Good, one more breath. And on the exhalation, take it all the way to the other side, spinal twist. Keep your spine long. I just felt a nice crack through my back. But you always want to have your spine long when you twist. And then look the opposite direction. Try to keep those shoulders grounded. Good, one more breath. And the exhalation brings us back to center. Remove the ring, cross that ankle over your knee. Keep this foot flexed, the one that's crossed over, and gently just press onto the leg, finding that figure four stretch. And when you're ready, hug your bottom leg in, nice and tight. Use that elbow on the other side to open up through your hip flexor. And if you wanted to, you could circle the ankle on the floating bottom leg. That top leg of the foot is going to stay flexed. That helps protect all of those ligaments in your knee. And if you are circling your bottom foot, your bottom leg, then make sure you go both ways whenever you're ready. Now fully cross this top leg over, catch onto your ankles, hug it in nice and tight. And then if you're comfortable, start shifting side to side. Little movement side to side, breathing into any resistance. You can stay, hug into it, breathe into it. Stretching is really important for your muscles. You can't just be working out all the time. You also have to stretch into it. That helps get the long, lean muscle. Good. One more deep breath. On the exhalation, take both legs over to the right side, or just one leg because we're going to go both ways. Tee those arms out with the palms facing up and look the opposite direction that your legs are. One more breath. And the exhalation, we're just take those legs over to the other side. Spine stays long. Ground your shoulders. If your shoulders are lifting up, then try to put a block under your legs so that your shoulders can stay onto the ground. Look the opposite direction. Breathe. Good. One more deep breath. And the exhalation brings us back to center. Uncross your legs. Give yourself a big hug. Hug into your legs. And make yourself into a tight little ball. We're going to squeeze all of our muscles. Squeeze even your feet and your hands. Just in that tight ball. Keep squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it into Savasana. Take a big deep breath. Exhale, sigh it out. And with that sighing, you activate your heart chakra, feeling into your heart. Just do any little adjustments, get nice and comfortable. Relax your body into the earth. Feel nice and grounded. Your breath gets slow, heavy, long and deep. Try to notice that indigo light in the center of your forehead. It's your third eye, your intuition. With your eyes closed, you're just imagining that indigo shining light rotating in a clockwise motion. Keep rotating that indigo light, that clockwise motion in the circular sphere, clearing out any darkness. And let that indigo light go all the way up into the solar system, meeting with the sun. Feeling the warmth of the sun. Let the energy just expand, making a big bubble around all of your energy, your entire being, expanding through your house, your home, expanding all the way around the earth, feeling beautiful, loving, light energy. When you're ready, start making small movements, wiggling fingers, toes, moving your head side to side. And bringing the knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. And rocking yourself up into a seated position. Inhale the arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring it into your heart center. One more time, up and around. Inhale up, stretch, reach. Exhale into your heart. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.